Sebastian, it's been a few years. You came here as a high school senior as one of the top players in the country. Do you remember that trip here to Oklahoma City, and how have you changed since then?
Absolutely. I remember, I believe, playing in this arena right here, seeing a lot of fans here. My last high school game, it was pretty cool. It was a good experience for us. Actually, I think that was my first time in Oklahoma.
Have you changed since then?
Have you changed since then? Have I changed? Well, I got a lot older. I'll tell you that from that day. That was 11 years ago. So I was a kid at the time. I'm a man now. But as a basketball player, I'm sure I got a lot better shooter, a lot better person. Not much change though.
Sebastian, could you talk about this team, what you've seen? Again, you've journeyed around the world basically, and now you're here in Oklahoma City. What have you noticed from this team? What attracted you to this squad, and how close are they to winning it all, in your opinion?
Well, first thing I'm saying about this team is, the superstars that we're playing with, and Russell and Kevin. When playing with superstars in this league, the first thing, their goal is to win a championship. So anytime you get an opportunity to be close to that, you want to play a part in that, and that's what I'm doing for myself right now.
Can you take us through the process that brought you here with Sam? Did he want you? Did you want Oklahoma City? How exactly did it all come to be, and what'd you sell yourself on?
Well, I definitely didn't get the opportunity to tell Oklahoma that I want to be here, but, they definitely reached out to me. I know over the years I've been in some trade talks with coming to Oklahoma. It was one of the teams that, it was on the top of the list for me to play for a team that's, consistently going for the goal, have the right guys around, it just seems like everything is right. This is the right place to be for me right now.
Assuming Reggie's not that other starting guard, you'll be the third point guard. What do you bring to the team in terms of, maybe limited minutes or whatever? What can you help this team with?
Well, I think a spark. Staying consistent. We got a great starting unit. When the second unit come in, we want to come out and give a edge to ourselves. We want to have an edge to ourselves. We want to give that spark. We want to keep the game going. We can't allow them guys to be on the bench and we lose leads and things like that. So for myself, controlling the game as the point guard, I definitely think I bring that to the table for us.
Sebastian, guys like Jeremy Lamb have already complimented you on kind of your help this summer in off-season workouts. How do you view your role as kind of a veteran presence on this team?
I'm bringing myself to the table, and I'm just being open and free right now. This is a new situation for me. It's the best team I played on since I've been in the league. I'm just going to come in and, kind of let my role come to me more than take a role. These guys been in the playoffs, been close to winning the goal, so, it's more see how, the situation is going to help me versus me coming in trying to put my input. I think my role would definitely come, whether it's training camp or in June.
Yeah, Sebastian, you were famous at a young age, and a lot.
Famous?
Yeah, and a lot made for you. A lot of expectations for your career. Didn't go, I assume, the way you wanted it to or thought it. Well, where did you get off track, and do you think you're back on track where you can still make an impact in this league?
I definitely think I'm back on track. As I mentioned, I'm right where I should be. As I tell my mom all the time in situations, everything is timing. And I think right now it's the right time for me to be here. Going to China last year and being in a humbling situation where I'm able to just work on my game and become a better person and basketball player. But as far as getting off track, that's life. I'm not exactly sure if I got off track before I got to the NBA or not, but I'm still, going for all great things for myself and my family.
Tell us more about how you became a better man.
Better man.
What does that include?
Well, I'm a dad. I have 2 kids. I'm married, so just my priorities definitely has changed. My surroundings and things that I do, on a daily basis. Just it's kind of took some time for me to become subtle. To sit still at times.
What did you learn from? I'm over here. What did you learn from just being in China? Just that different surroundings, just a totally different world, and how did that part of it help you grow as a man?
The things that you value, the things that we value here in the States is a lot different than things that they value there. So, your life just changed. You know, the things that you think that means a lot really don't mean anything. You know, and when you get an opportunity, you know, to see that at a young age, you know, it shapes you in ways to be better. You know, it shifts your attention on certain things.
You're the first point guard come from high school to the NBA. How much did those expectations weigh on you early in your career, and what did you learn from it now being a veteran?
It was definitely a lot of expectations, but you know, I think them expectations was definitely fair at the time for a point guard to be coming from, you know, high school to come play in the pros, and I definitely understand exactly what I was embarking on at the time. I thought, you know, I was, you know, just going to play basketball and not understanding the business part of it and the preparation part of it, and you know, everything that came with it.